Hey guys, what's up? My name is Danielle. I'm here to interview the hardcore band from Nashville, Tennessee called Thresholds.
Hi, we are Thresholds. I'm Jake Shoggy, bass player.
I'm Dakota Adams. I do all the vocals.
Gino Shoggy, guitar.
Jake Ward, drums.
And this interview is for our friends over at Breathing the Core. So tell us a little bit about your debut album, OUIJA.
Well, OUIJA is something that we started back in last October, and we've been working on it for just about a year before it was released, and it's kind of the culmination of what we progressed from on our EP to just like really showcase what we had to offer and what we wanted to show and say to the world.
So why did you guys decide to name the album OUIJA?
It's a concept album. A lot about spirituality and inner demons and stuff, and it's framed around this concept of a Ouija board.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your writing process for this record.
So the writing process went a couple different ways. Normally we would start off with a couple guitar riffs and the guitarists would build on that and then take it into the studio, write the drum parts with the guitars, put everything together and get the instruments done, and then I would come in and do vocals later, whether or not I had written the lyrics before or after. So
Yeah, there was really no specific instrument that anybody was responsible for. Like sometimes I had guitar riffs, sometimes he had them, sometimes our producers would help us with them, and then we would all just kind of contribute what we thought was best for the album.
Cool. So if each of you had to pick a favorite song off of OUIJA, what would it be?
Mine would be Grim, just because it's very drum driven. I'm a little biased, but it's very fun to get really crazy on that song.
My favorite song's gotta be Coffin. It's just so heavy in all the right ways.
yeah, it's a hard question, but I'd probably have to say that Goodbye is my favorite. We just worked really hard on that. It was the last song on the record, and we put a ton of creative energy into that.
Yeah, my favorite is also Goodbye. I just think it's super epic and heavy and cool.
Nice. What is the concept behind the record?
The concept behind OUIJA is based on a lot of emotion, a lot of depression, suicidal thoughts, and dealing with your inner demons. And it really delves into the inner workings of someone who feels very alone and kind of coming out of it realizing that they can overcome their own personal demons no matter what anybody else says.
So Dakota, do you have any lyrics from this album that you would consider your favorite? And if so, why?
I have a lot of different favorite lyrics from this album, but I would say one of the most like resonant ones for me is from Goodbye, and it really goes off that concept of dealing with people saying that you're wrong, and it's call the doctor, sedate me, diagnose me insane. You'll all turn a blind eye because you're living in vain.
Right. Nice. So, what were some of your inspirations for OUIJA?
The color black. Anger. Sadness.
Anger, sadness, depression, and just that overwhelming feeling of being alone. And I think that was the purpose of the record, was to make sure that people knew that they weren't alone and they could listen to someone else venting and know that they weren't the only person feeling a certain way.
Yeah, something else.
Kind of going off that, do you guys have any specific messages for your fans?
Well, I would say that the biggest thing we want to say to our fans is that, we're here, we understand, and we care. So reach out to us. Come see us at a show, talk to us afterwards, send us a message. We'd like to get to know you. And just
Pick up our album.
Buy a record.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, thanks, guys.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.